like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's talk for just a second about UMass. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough at this level. That's how they breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Harden. It's a running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minutemen!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The short hands, it's Gibson. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air, using the quick game.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. He's got it all right. Running free. Inside the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, running back gets to give. Powers through the defender. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Oh, situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Price. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Jordan. Finds some fresh air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the move, it's Pope. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Turning on the Jets. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Makes a man miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To the ground with the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Poe. Fires to the right. Defense was not fooled for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the field.
Gets the back moving. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Flips it out in the flat. He's loose at the 15. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. UMass getting set to snap it on first and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Snagged out of the air. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He lets one fly deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And is slipped out. He picks it up, still on his feet. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And the big fella showing off the hands a little bit. He's a guy that you use him for blocking a lot, but showing the versatility there with the catch and the first down.
Here's a heat. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Going for the big play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run the screen. Turning it on. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Poe. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Rogers. Pushed down for the tackle.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. The Huskies in the hurry up. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got thrilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And how nice has it been to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak, everybody knows it, but he's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing pushing forward to pick up the first down.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, number 19. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a nice job intercepting the snowball there. The quarterback threw the snowball down the field. Couldn't get it to his wide receiver. Defensive back makes a great play. Tell you what, this snow definitely affecting the game.
Throwing right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. UMass will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Mims. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Bryant. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to get snap to the up man, it's a fake. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time on target. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Looking for space. It's Poe. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Huskies headed quickly to the line.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense. Down 1 score. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harding. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Lets it fly! And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. There he goes! Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know.